Getting you ready for week 2 of the Orange football season as they take on Georgia Tech. And defensive back Justin Barron is here with us for the first time this season. And Justin, game 1 in the books. For a game 1, how'd you feel it went defensively for you guys?
A lot of things we got to work on. Obviously, we came out on top. Offense did a great job helping us keep that lead the entire game. But, there's a lot of things we got to work on as a crew on our side of the ball. We got to fly around better. We got some things we got to fix. But we're doing a good job this week so far.
Fran said that watching back the film, it wasn't necessarily you guys need to change your scheme or anything, just be more physical and tackle a little bit better, right?
Yeah, watching it back, it was more just missed tackles more so than anything. It was more so what we were doing, not really anything that they were doing. All their explosives, all the big plays that you saw was because of stuff that we messed up on. It's not stuff that they did better than us. But, still, it's stuff that we got to get fixed and move on next week.
Still first game, though, new student section. You guys had the quad walk as well. I know this is your 5th year and you've been around the Dome a lot, but how did it feel compared to maybe some of the other openers? I mean, we've talked about all throughout the offseason that there's kind of a different buzz this year going into this season.
Yeah, the quad walk was awesome. It blew my expectations out of the water. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that. It was really cool for us to be able to do that and see all the fans and feel the excitement before the game. The Dome's always loud. Being here, like you said, 5 years, you want to call me old. No, but being here for 5 years, I've heard the Dome louder. I expect it to be loud this weekend, and I expect it to be a pretty big crowd. If not sold out, that would be good for us. Yeah,
not old. You just got lots of wisdom to impart on the defense after all your time. It is a new defense, though, even though it's your 5th year with Syracuse. 4-2-5 defense this year. And when Elijah Robinson talks about the defense, I can't help but think that it's a good role for you and what basically one of the safeties is being asked to do, and you're in that star position in the defense. How much have you enjoyed kind of playing a little bit of a different role this year?
Yeah, it's awesome. I feel like it's projectable for me with the next level, right? That was my whole thing for coming back for another year at college football. But just being able to learn from Coach Schaaf and Coach E and Coach Wright, really taking all their knowledge and being able to put it in one spot and being able to pick each of their brains for what I'm supposed to do, it's really helpful for me.
And you've got a new quarterback on the other side, Kyle McCord, one of your good buddies. What's it like going against him in practice each and every day?
Yeah, he makes me so much better. I hopefully I can do the same, vice versa. But no, he puts the football in spots where you don't really expect it to be thrown, right? Like he's throwing across the field from the boundary hash all the way to the field. And it's just stuff like that where it makes you stay in coverage longer and work your technique longer. It's going to pay off in the end.
What about going against him on the golf course? We saw you on the All Access doc, and he said you guys have had matches all throughout the year on the golf course, right?
Yeah, so let's talk about this for a second.
Get it on the record. This is your time.
This is on the record. And Kyle he'll tell his side of the story too, but it's going to be very similar. That was the worst hole. They recorded every single hole we played, and that was the worst hole of the day for both of us. And that's the one they decided to put in the video.
The shot tracker one? Yeah, they did you guys kind of dirty on that.
What are we doing? But no, we're not great golfers. We're bogey golfers, right? Some days we'll have good days. Some days we'll have bad days. But, yeah, I like to think I'm a better golfer than him. He's going to say the opposite, but, it's fun.
You tied that day, right?
Yeah, we tied.
Yeah.
It's always fun, though. It's escape from football for us. It's a way to get out and really just, hang out and be regular people again.
Is there anyone on the team that is legit good at golf and they should have been filming their shot tracers?
No.
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 I guess that'd be concerning. You should be good at football, not golf.
No, Brady Denenberg, the kicker, hits the furthest drive I've ever seen. Derek McDonald plays with me and Kyle a lot. He just wasn't there that day. That's probably the people we play with the most, and it's a fun crew.
Kyle also says that you take the longest ice baths of anyone on the team. 30 minutes is what he estimated. What are you doing in there for so long?
Once you get past that 5-minute point, I've been doing it for a couple of years now, every day during game week. It's more so relaxing for me, right? Like once you get through that first 5 minutes, your legs are just numb, and no one's in there that late at night, right? When we get out of practice. So it's kind of just time for me to clear my mind every day and just really relax, and I can just sit in there and be on my phone and not be surrounded by football the entire day. So that's really the biggest part of me doing it. Also, I get the recovery for the entire period, but it's something that I've been doing for a while now.
What about the opponent this week, Georgia Tech? They're now a top 25 team, so we're expecting a big crowd inside the dome. Yes, they got to number 23 in the polls today. It was announced. So how excited are you to go against a top 25 team and an ACC opponent this early in the season?
Yeah, it's nice. We've, I've played Georgia Tech, I think, twice now, going on 3 times. 2020 was that first year I played them. They got a lot of talent, and you see they've played 2 games already, and they've won both games very handily. So they're a really good team. They're very talented. They're very well coached. We got to focus on us. If we're able to do that, I think we'll be in a good spot come Saturday.
All right, Justin. Sounds like a plan. We appreciate the time as always.
Sweet. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
That is Justin Barron. Got to get the golf scores and everything figured out for him. But all in all, back for this season and ready to go for Georgia Tech Saturday inside the Dome at noon.